Should we wait till it's fixed?
I mean, I guess we can keep going. This... Okay, how about this? James, can you hear me? New follower. Hello, thank you for being here. Can you hear me?
James is me.
Oh, you're James, Cass?
Yes.
Oh, you're James, Cass?
Oh, I can hear the stream.
It's working! Woo!
Yeah, it's me because I'm on his PC, so instead of faffing about with logging
I
him
gotcha.
out,
I thought it was James on
Twitch.
I was like so excited James came in and was like watching. It wasn't
He
James.
does do that.
A
He
new
does do that.
follower.
He just jump in and he like watches it for a little bit. But I've
Alright.
taken over.
Alright.
Hello, fans.
You don't hear anything through the door.
I tell Peabody this.
Okay, would you like me to go through the door? I'll just go through the fucking door. I'm a paladin. I'm strong. All these fuckers can hit me. I would still survive.
Delicate.
Which door? Which door? Let me just open it and I just like push her.
She just pushes me out the way. It's like, okay, fine.
This door? This one right here?
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Inside, you find storage lockers.
Storage lockers.
They contain supplies for maintaining the vessel. For example, spare rope, buckets,
Health
tubs of
potion.
grease,
Health.
other mundane tools.
I wish we could carry rope, but I'm kind of weak, so I
Grease,
cannot
you
carry.
say.
Oh, I wish we had a horse and cart with us.
Can I pick up some of the grease?
I feel like
You
this.
have- Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna carry it in your hands. What do you want to do with it?
Oh, is it not like, is it like a barrel?
It's like a
of grease?
55-gallon drum full of grease.
Hmm.
I feel like the second we get a cart, it's gonna just like break on the rocks or like burn because something bad. There's no way that we can keep a cart with us for more than 5 seconds. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
For the proof of completion for the last quest.
Dropped off the Sahagins head in a box. That was the only requirement. You kept the teeth for some other reason.
I have your sharp tooth. You
Yeah, I
gave
got
it
a
to me
jaw
for
with
having-
4 teeth in my pocket, and that's 25 pounds. I don't know if we can use it for anything.
You did get your money for that.
You sent it to me on Friday.
Making sure. I can't remember. I was pretty sure that I did. Gotta make sure.
All right, just supplies in there. Anybody gonna take any of it? I guess we can't really carry it. Did we open this door?
Nope,
No.
I'll do it.
Oh.
There we go.
Peabody's having none of my listening to door shit. She's just going straight in.
There goes my hero.
Hey, can I get the dark vision buff?
You're gonna.
Where are you?
I'm right by the siege weapon.
Yeah, you have it. You can see.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door.
It's
You can't hear me. I'm gonna open this door. I'm
Uh,
opening this door.
Can I see? Is this the dark vision range?
It's 60 feet. Yeah. Oh, if you're looking to your right, that's just the edge of the map because it's another layer of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Over here. Down here, you
Yes,
can
I
see
just-
this is a wall. This is the door that's open. You can see down into.
Empty.
Okay. I guess everyone's just running around,
No.
and you end up. Some people have moved to the bottom door. So to the one to the right, there was more storage crates and barrels, same kind of shit that was on the opposite side. And then down to the bottom, the very far aft of the ship, you find a cabin. And in this cabin, you see that it is like a fairly well appointed cabin that has a bed, a desk, some papers, Yeah, and then that lantern that's hanging there on the wall. Would you like to look around?
Yes, please.
Yeah, can I do traps? Look for traps in any of the doors or like barrels or anything?
Well, all of the doors have been gone through now. So if there were traps, they would have been found. But if you'd like to look at a specific barrel or box, feel free and let me know. Tormund? Oh, sorry,
I'm-
Trail, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna look at. I mean, I guess I want to check all these boxes for traps.
Okay, that'll take you probably 20 minutes to get through all of those.
And use my mage hand to do it.
Okay, give me an investigation skill check. Okay, you find that none of the boxes or barrels are trapped. They are all just typical storage containers. Tormund.
I would like to read through the papers you mentioned on the desk and see if there's sort of anything that gives away what they're actually doing here and that, or whether they're just here to, like, obviously raid places and then bring loot back to it and things like that, please.
Okay, give me an investigation skill check. Okay. You find among the papers a journal, leather bound, that is labeled as the Journal of Uluran Mortus. Many
Okay.
of the pages have been defaced just with like rot from being, aboard ship and not particularly well taken care of. But there are a couple of pages who are available. And I will paste them into the chat so you can see what they say.
Marvelous. Thank you. I obviously relay everything to everybody. I'll read it out or something.
Story time with Tom. Like.
Interesting.
So they were trying to get a dragon.
It sounds that way.
Well, we don't know any of that, so Tormund would have to relay it to us.
Yeah, I said I was reading it out loud. Just read it.
Gotcha. I missed that. My bad.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I mean, it's a lot to take in one go.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Wow.
What about the last sentence? Is that a place or a person?
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Does this roadhouse happen to be of the Texas variety?
You got buns?
Dude,
would
I could
love
go through
some
fucking
buns.
rolls.
Mmm. Mmm.
Olive can't have the butter though because it's got cinnamon in it.
I'll take care of it for her.
Is that the noise you make whenever you cast Eldritch Blast? Nola is sitting in my lap, staring
All right.
daggers at Gigi, who is sitting in the window.
So this note is written by Olarin Mortis, or his name is on it.
Well, you can tell that the hand that wrote the main portion of that note is the same as the hand that wrote this journal belongs to Ularan Mortus on the first page.
Oh, good.
And then you see in the note.
A note in the margin,
Yes,
yeah.
that's in a different hand.
So
Probably a half-orc hand.
Blythe is going to kind of pipe up and be like, so, sounds like this ship may be sentient?
What makes you believe that?
Well, the figurehead moved to stare at us. Earlier, Anthony mentioned it. Crossed its arms and turned around and looked at us.
Hands on hips.
Excuse me, hands on hips. And in the book or the page it says the dreadnought grows restless. Emberlost, which I'm guessing is the name of the boat, seeks to hopelessly be reunited with his fallen homeland. So this ship might have a mind of its own, quite literally.
Well, in that case, I suggest we finish what we need to do and quick leave before the ship takes off with its own accord. Does sound like a good plan?
I mean, we could try and speak to the figurehead. Nobody's done that yet.
Oh, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, Tormund, you seem the persuasive type. Maybe you could find some information for us.
I'm persuasive if my dice were better. I have lots of persuasion.
Sprout, should we go investigate? Interrogate, should I say?
Don't antagonize the boat.
Don't buck
No,
the
we will be very respectful.
I gotta see this.
Blythe's
Where's
gonna
the
follow
figurehead?
behind just to be a meat shield if necessary.
Is he up the stairs? Right here?
Yeah, you can go up there. He's technically on the next deck up, but just to make it easier, you guys can go up there. And imagine that you have gone back to the main deck and you are on the forecastle. When you all get to the front, I'll move you up there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So now this that you've gotten closer, you can tell that this skeleton is the skeleton of a stone giant that has been lashed to the ship's bow. It is carrying a giant halberd, and it is again looking at you with, you know, a skull, so it's not really making any facial expressions that you can make out, given that it has no fascia.
Is Zip able to come up there?
Fuck Zip.
Well, hey, he already dies every time, okay? Be nice to him.
Can you communicate with us?
Yeah, what if Sprout leans up towards the edge and says, "Oh, hello, I've never seen giant bones before. Can you speak?"
Give me 1 sec.
It said, give me 1 sec. My God.
What if there's a wave that came up and he tried to talk, but he was really just like...
The skull of the thing turns all the way around to look directly at you, so it's like Exorcist style, and it says, Why should I speak to the likes of you?
Because if you answer, maybe we can get you released from the front of the ship or something. I don't know. What would you like?
I am the ship.
Oh well, looking healthy.
I just wanted to speak to you and see how you got to be Bones. Obviously, you can still talk to us, but I'd like to know just more about you.
These bones are just a decoration. They are not mine own.
Are you the boat that attacked us?
No.
Are you,
What?
Are you the? It says from that ridiculous little Berg of Leylon should be child's. We're from Leylon.
Congratulations.
Are you the boat who attacked us?
I've attacked many in my day. Few live to tell the tale.
Yeah.
So it's unlikely.
I don't think the person who you took from us is alive. So.
Well, we just find your magnificent deck covered with bones, and just your presence is just awesome to us. We just can't even believe you're here.
But if you're asking about if this is the boat that attacked you while you were on the ship to that other place, no, it's clearly a different boat. You've never seen a boat that looks like this.
Okay.
He says, "Why should I suffer you to live once you've boarded my ship?"
Well, we don't mean to be an intrusion.
You look like intruders to me. I didn't invite you aboard.
Oh. Well, to be fair, we didn't know you could talk until just now. But I do really like your bones. And she just kind of slithers on this deck.
You're creeping me out a little bit.
I mean, to be honest, we were passing by and we saw 3 huge monsters appear on your ship, so we came over to help. We got rid of them.
Don't toy with me, warlock. I know where those Balgora came from.
Okay, I'll back down then.
I see that you're adventurous, kind sir. We are also adventurers, and we just seek all the pleasures of the world, and we want to see all the sights, and you are definitely a sight. Would you like us to leave? Because we can do that. We wanted to help, but maybe we're not being helpful here.
How could you help me?
Blythe will speak up from a little bit of the back. He'll say, "How do you feel about the crew currently on board your ship?"
I don't love them, but I saw that you scared off that Fellerai priestess.
Do you know if there are further crewmen below your decks?
There are. They brought one aboard that sings me the songs of my homeland, which pleases me.
Oh, well, would you like us to get rid of, or try to get rid of them? Except for the one that sings you the songs. Maybe I could even learn one. I am a bard.
A terrific bard.
Ah. Do you know any songs from the land of Anaria?
Unfortunately, I don't know any songs from there. I did learn a pretty interesting song during the Triceratops race one time, but I don't know about Alaria. I've never heard of that.
Anthony, if I may, I would like to make a history check to see if Blythe would have learned about this place during his studies.
Okay.
I believe that is one of my advantage rolls as well.
You would have heard mentions of this. It's basically the equivalent of Atlantis, but was swallowed up by a desert and wasn't as quite as advanced. But it was like a a booming civilization that was swallowed up by the Anarak Desert.
So I wouldn't know any like stories or poems or songs, nothing in like an excerpt.
No, no, you'd have to be pretty specialist to be able to know any of that.
I relay what little bit of information I know of this place to the party members.
Is that true about your homeland? Were you there, like, when it got swallowed up? Or did you leave before then? Like, how long have you been a ship?
Oh, the centuries have flown over me. I could not say. I was away from the homeland when it was swallowed up, off fighting for my god.
What is your purpose now?
I seek vengeance.
Against whom?
Whatever fell creatures are responsible for the loss of my homeland.
Would I know, based on those excerpts, the cause, or
It's unknown what caused it. Likely some enemy mage type civilization, but unknown any specifics.
gotcha?
Could you-
Blythe will ask Emberlost, excuse me.
Is that his name? And, like, can you spell the place that he's from in the chat so I can take notes?
It's in the notes.
Alurith? What? What was the name?
An aria.
It's in the journal note that I posted.
Last paragraph, about midway through.
Thank you.
So Blythe will ask Emberlost. Well, I got interrupted, so now I can't remember what I wanted to ask. So never mind. No, I remember now. He asks Emberlost, "Which god do you serve?"
The god of death.
Oh, that's cool.
Which god of death?
I will not speak his name before profane ears.
Fair enough. Thank you for all this information, and I'm glad we got to know you a little bit better. You're definitely the most interesting ship I've ever met, if I've met a ship before.
I'm shipping for the ship.
I've not decided whether I like you or not, adventurers. Why don't you continue to get the foul Talos worshippers out of my hall, and perhaps I won't kill you.
Something we can agree upon. Talos worshippers suck.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna do our best. If you have any other advice, or if you want to help us, then we will do what we can to get everyone off the ship, except for the music guy. Maybe I can be friends with him.
Definitely leave the bard.
Do you know what he's known as to the others? Have you overheard a name?
I don't care about mortals' names.
Okay, well, if he does, that's on you.
He is an elf.
Ah, okay, thank you. Okay, that narrows it down.
Emberlost, one additional moment of your time, if I may. I have on my person a jawbone of a great shark skeleton. It was an undead. Would you potentially be interested in adding those teeth to your ship as either decoration or just to further the mass of bones?
Yes, bring it to my body. My initial body before I grew into the ship. You will find me below decks, all the way forward.
Okay.
Understood. I will do so.
I will keep my friends away from you for now.
Much obliged. Thank you. And with that, Blythe heads down and gets ready to kill some more things.
Let's hunt
Yeah.
some more.
Sprout's like, Blythe, have you ever made friends with a ship before? Because I'm really excited. I mean, I'm excited to have you guys as friends, but he just seemed really cool.
Can't say that I have, Sprout. Can't say that I have.
All right, so you guys go back to the main deck.
We going down.
We're yelling timber.
See, I was thinking down in an earlier round, but
And then you want to go down again?
Sugar, we're going down swinging.
before we move, considering how the last fight went, I have a bit of an idea on how we should proceed into fights such as these.
Okay.
Given that some of us have, shall we say, a more delicate persuasion than the others, I believe those of us that are able to endure more hits should go first, then have some of our supporting classes in the middle, followed up by our higher damage dealing folks who have more of a propensity to get hit.
I'm still feeling a bit beat, so I'm happy to be in the back.
So to speak, Peabody and I would take the van. Then we would have Valkrana and Tormund in the center, and Sprout and Krail towards the back. Or we could put Krail and Sprout in the center to protect them better against rearward attacks.
That sounds good with me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Put me
So,
in.
okay. Peabody's ready.
Peabody, I believe I have seen you cast Shield of Faith before.
Yeah.
It would, I believe, greatly benefit either of us if you could cast it. That way, we would take fewer hits.
Yeah, it does require concentration, so I can't do anything else if I'm doing that. Which means, like, I can't moonbeam or anything, just so you know. Alright, here we go.
Just hit.
I shield the faith to you, Blythe. Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
I did it. Yeah. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Give it to him now.
Oh, wow. That was on Blythe?
Yeah.
Woohoo! 17 AC.
Before we head down, I think perhaps I might summon some wolves so we have some more bodies. Oh, a bigger distraction. How does that sound?
That sounds like a good plan. You could split 4 wolves ahead and 4 wolves behind to act as, I don't want to use the phrase meat shields, but
Distraction. I like the word distraction. I'm gonna do just that.
Put me down there.
I put my hands to my lips and I whistle, and it has come into existence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You summon the wolves?
I do 8 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
we got to even up the
Anthony's-
numbers game a little here.
It's Anthony's favorite time.
I'm just gonna give you one for now, and then this other 7 will they're all stacked for now.
Can we have 2, one front, one in the back? Or am I not allowed
Yeah,
to split?
just when they become necessary.
Okay.
I'd just
You
like
know
to
what?
imagine a tower of 8 wolves, one stacked on top of the other.
They're gonna get. I mean, you're about to go into the below decks of a ship, just so you know. It's gonna be a little hard to move around down there if you're packing that much meat in there.
Why do we ever even go into combat? We could send 8 wolves, an owl, God knows how many Balgulras at a time. Why do we ever do anything? Like,
You couldn't
Oh,
hear it,
yeah,
but she
we
said,
could
"We're not very smart."
stand back and I just keep sending wolves.
Okay, so why don't you guys tell me what order you're going down the steps in? Only one person can go side by side.
Me.
Me and Peabody in the front.
No, I'm sorry, one wide.
Let's see. Blythe is, I believe, faster than Peabody. So we can send him down first to close the distance better.
Then who's after that?
I believe we were going to do either Tormund and Valkrana or Krail and Sprout, depending on how worried we are about being attacked from the rear.
Wolves first, then me and Tom. I think that'd be a good plan.
yeah, I don't think we have to worry about the rear right now. That's what she said.
Okay, the rest of you, I just have to stack up on the stairs. So you come down the stairs and you see a gloomy ore deck that looks like the belly of a whale, with gargantuan ribs sweeping from the walls to form rowing benches for the undead crew. The deck underfoot is littered with humanoid bones to a depth of 1 foot. 2 large unmanned drums are positioned to the rear of the deck. Chained to 6 of these benches, you see huge minotaur skeletons, which are animated. And they see you come down, and they just sort of nod at you and then stare.
Must be the friends Imberlost was talking about.
I do hope so.
I believe he said his true form was located at the foredeck, or on of the lower levels. Anthony, is this the lowest level, or is there another set of stairs?
So here you see that the stairs continue to go down. There is also a cabin fore and aft on this level.
All right, I would like to check the fore cabin. I collided with a wall.
So
Yeah, you have to go around the stairs.
So these full health bar skeletons are just chilling? Okay. Okay, just making sure. What up?
They just stare at you.
Wait.
So I would like to listen at the door, see if I hear anything from inside.
Okay, give me a investigation skill check.
Oh shit. Just as an extra little thing right now, where Sprout is on the stairs, can she see into that one's eyes? Like if he's staring at her, can she just like...
You're staring into the sockets where his eyes would be in his skull.
Wow. That's cool.
Blythe, you hear in low whispers, two people talking. One says to the other, "We've been invaded. Fellerai has run. I think that leaves you in charge."
Blythe is going to gently open the door because he doesn't want to damage the ship, and then just hit the first thing he sees.
Okay.
Which would be the Earnest Blackguard. So he's just going to rush in and start beating on him.
Okay, you can make your attack, and then everyone roll initiative.
Single attack or the usual three-peat?
No, like your usual attack. Yeah, 2 of those will hit.
I want to use the 1 inspiration that I got from Sprout earlier on the 12.
Okay, all 3 will hit.
And then the fire on my hands. Damn, I did 27 damage and that's all it took.
All right. Sprout, roll initiative.
Wow, I got higher than Peabody.
All right, Sprout's up first. You hear everybody, the whole party hears Blythe like snarl and bolt into the forward room and start attacking.
All right. Sprout's gonna stand here. Can she stand there? No. He went towards the front of the boat, right? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. She just like snakes around this guy's leg and is like, whoops. And then she can see Ernest Blackguard. How far? This boat is not that long. 35 feet. Okay. She's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, you better not miss.
I just can't miss on that, luckily.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
And she has to keep within sight with him or she can move back. Either way is fine.
No, you don't have to keep it in view.
Okay, then she's gonna like kind of duck back behind the stairs. And give Valkrana a bardic inspiration. And that's my last one, so use it well.
All right. Is that it? Okay. Well, what do you tell the wolves to do, Volkrana? Can't hear you if you're talking.
I tell them to follow Blythe and help him.
All right.
Whoever he's attacking.
This room is going to get very crowded.
Just imagine it though. Just sort of just like 1 minute you're just stood in a room, next minute you're surrounded by wolves and a wolf man.
A whole pack of wolves rolls in. And they will attack the Ernest Blackguard with their bite. first 6 attack the blackguard, the other 2 attack his compatriot there.
Oh, do I also now get advantage?
You don't, unless you have the feature.
Oh, I don't have pack tactics now.
That'd be cool.
All right, he is going to be knocked prone. And the second guy will not be knocked prone. Of the first 6 wolves to attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get damage. Quite a chunk of damage occurs. And then both damage will attack, or the second guy will get damage from both for 11. All right, now that that's all done, Peabody.
I could actually hear part of your soul just leaving your body.
Which way did Blythe go?
Forward to the front of the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
Not the stairs.
You gotta go around
yeah,
the
not the
stairs.
stairs.
That's 40. 30 to 20.
Okay. The wolves are kind of in the way, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna stay here. No, I gotta hit. I gotta hit them. What if I? No, can't use move.
You can shoot him with your bow.
Yeah. If I crit, I'm hitting everybody else though. I'm gonna divine.
You can only cast Divine Smite on your own weapon, right?
Yeah.
And it has to be a melee attack.
So I can't use my bow?
You can use your bow, but you can't get Divine Smite with it.
Well, that was obviously my question. Okay, yes, I'm gonna use my bow, but not use Divine Smite. I don't think I think that it will be at a disadvantage because it's a long bow. Right?
It's only a disadvantage if it's within melee range.
Is it?
Are you asking me if you're within melee range?
Yes.
You are not within melee range.
Okay. I'm gonna hit Ernest. Longbow. Twice.
You miss.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Valkrana.
move around and just get a closer look at what's going on. I cannot. It is not letting me move. The same hitting a wall. Thank you. Oh, I'm attached to my wolves, that's why. Let me unattach myself. There we go. Kind of come up and see what we can do here. Oops. Oh no.
Did we freeze?
No, you're good.
I think Velcrano dropped out.
All I heard was, "Oh no!"
I've fallen and I can't get up.
All right. Well, we'll come back to her when she comes back. Blythe.
Blythe is going to just deck Ernest some more.
Okay.
Well, that absolutely failed.
No worries. We're just going through Blythe's turn real quick, then we'll come back to you. The first two hit. All right, 21 damage.
Just a sec. As my, you know what? No, that's going to do me.
Okay, back to Valkrana.
Okay, so what I was trying to do is just look at my weapons. And I'm going to shoot my crossbow at Ernest Blackguard and hopefully not miss. Be good.
That hits. 9 damage.
And that'll be it.
Krail.
I can't go up. I gotta go down and around. Are these guys hitting me if I move down?
The big ones?
Yeah.
No, they're not engaging anybody. They're just watching. You're going to want to go around the stairs if you want to see where people are at.
Okay. Damn it. I'll shoot Ernest.
Okay. That'll hit. $28 damage.
This dude is having a bad fucking day.
Now, if I'm inside this fucking guy, can I hide like in between his legs, or do I have to actually be like one space behind him?
I don't know, can you? When was the last time you were inside a guy?
Wow.
Depends how big his leg is, you know?
I mean, I
He
feel that.
looks pretty big.
Yeah, I've been there.
How many legs does he have?
3.
3.
Right, and follow-up question, how big is his dick?
As big as his leg, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can try to hide there. All right. Tormund.
Okay, looking at Ernest Blackguard, can I tell if they're an elf or not?
You can tell that they are a half orc.
A half orc, okay. And then I'm presuming
That's a good question.
I presume the other one's a half orc as well.
Yes.
Right, okay, cool. In that case, if they're a half orc, I'm just going to Eldritch Blast Ernest.
All right. Both will hit. All right, 17 damage, and he is pressed up against the wolves already, so nothing happens to his movement.
Goddamn wolves.
All right. Next up, Ernest Blackguard. He's not very happy since he's just been surrounded by wolves and is getting fucked up by all these things. So you just see him dig deep inside his own soul and bellow, quite an angry bellow, and put on the scariest war cry anyone has ever seen. So I need everybody within 30 feet, which I will measure. So that's everybody except for Sprout to make that wisdom saving throw, please.
We're not the wisest of parties, apparently.
Apparently not. I'm a poor wolves.
Yeah, I need Crail, you got to make that too.
Yeah, I was reading the spell. I think I can use my feet. It's frightened, yeah.
Yep. You are a brave little hobbit. Roll again. Okay, so Crail avoids it. Everyone else, you become frightened, including all of the wolves, from the Blackguard. So you must use your turn to use all of your movement to get away from him. Once you get beyond 30 feet of him, which is the far side of the steps, you can make that wisdom saving throw again to see if you are no longer afraid. I accidentally made him frighten himself. I think that's all he can do. Let me check.
Don't forget his cloud of daggers damage because he's still standing in it.
What was that?
9.
Thanks.
Did it affect his friend as well?
No, it's only 5 feet. It's like 1 cube, which is really nice because then it doesn't hit anybody else. But
Yeah, and if you're asking about the fear, that does not apply to his buddy.
Okay.
And it is his buddy's turn now, and he will cast Lightning Bolt. So I need Blythe, Peabody, Valkrana, Tormund, and 2 of these Minotaur skeletons to make that save.
Is the Blackguard not in that? Woo! Quarter damage.
And I don't know if I passed that or not. Does 12 pass?
Yep, so you'll only
Okay.
take a quarter.
Sorry guys, I'm feeling a little woozy. I got these new glasses. I got a new prescription, and they're, you know, like different than the ones I've been wearing. And I don't know. Apparently it takes a long time for eyeballs to adjust to that shit, and I'm like, can barely see the screen.
I was good for. It took me like a day after my new glasses, and I got those like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago.
Man, I've had them for like 4 days now, and I'm still, like my depth perception is still off. And also, they're a little bit smaller than my old glasses, and so like I can see more things over here. I don't know. But did we freeze?
Did we freeze?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Peabody. We'll be finishing up with the session as soon as this fight's over, which will looks like not be too long from now. I can fight for you. All right, back around to Sprout. You must use all of your movement to move away. Actually, sorry, no, you're not frightened, so you can do whatever you want.
Cool. Sprout is gonna step back under this guy.
Oh, and just a correction. That was a frighten, not a turn, so you don't have to move. You just can't move any closer to the source of the fear, and you are at disadvantage when you attack.
Okay, not me, but she is going to cast Vicious Mockery on the only guy I can see, Ernest Blackguard.
Okay.
And say, she's just gonna pop out and say, haha, you're not scary to me.
He bellows, well, you're not scary to me either, batch.
Oh. Oh well. And then she's gonna send a healing word towards Valkrana because she can see she's struggling.
All right. Oh, and Valkrana, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I use on her lucky to have an advantage on that?
Can you use lucky in advance?
Isn't that what we decided? Since we decided.
That's for death saving throws.
Yeah. Could I still use lucky anyway? Like deciding to use lucky now. Before I've made my roll.
Not need it.
Okay. Saving throw to say.
And you had taken 10 damage, right? Yeah, so you will lose concentration.
Can't I use my lucky?
You can use your lucky now.
Try that again.
You need a 10. All right, you maintain your concentration.
Woo!
And she gets 7 healing.
Yay!
All right. Anything else, Sprout?
Sprout is just gonna step back behind the stairs here and take a breath.
All right. Now the wolves. Okay, the first one is gonna. The first one is gonna bite Blythe. Blythe, make a strength saving throw.
Sorry, Anthony, they're quick. Didn't the wolves have to run away 30 meters?
No, they don't have to move away. You may not have heard me when I said that. This was a frightening, not a turning. So you just can't voluntarily move closer.
Ah, okay.
All right, you make the save so you don't get knocked prone, but you take 6 damage. Then miss.
Question: since they have pack tactics, does the advantage and disadvantage cancel out, or is it just straight disadvantage?
Oh, they should. So I gave them advantage. They shouldn't have had advantage on this.
Yeah, because I see you gave them disadvantage. Like.
Oh, I think it did it automatically.
Ah.
But yeah, it should. Let me think. Yeah, it should cancel out. So we'll just take whichever roll is on the left side. Because that would have been the first roll.
Okay.
He will fail his save, so he will go prone.
Wasn't he already prone to begin with?
Was he?
Yeah, because he failed to save.
Yeah, you're right. So he just did his howl from being prone because he didn't have to stand for that.
So he fell on his back and pitched a fit about it.
Yes, very scary one. All right, now where were we? Okay, so 7 plus 9. 7 plus 9. All right, and then the last two, one is a hit, and both are hits for the second guy. And he also goes prone.
No, they're cuddling on the floor.
All right, Peabody, would you like me to go for you?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm good, and I want to. I have to unfrighten myself.
You have to move 30 feet away if you want to unfrighten yourself, or you can take a ranged attack from where you are.
Can
or
I
heal or whatever? You just can't move closer to him.
I can't move closer. Can I do a ranged attack? I always forget the difference between range and melee. I know I should know that, but it's hard to
Range, think about it like a shooting range. You're gonna shoot something at range.
Okay.
Melee means you're in the melee, like you're swinging swords at each other.
Okay, so my bow and arrow is ranged. And can I use Divine Smite? No Divine Smite.
That's only on melee weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna hit Ernest.
Make sure you do it at a disadvantage.
He said last time it was not at a disadvantage.
No, this time it's
That
at a
was the
disadvantage
wolves.
because you're afraid of him.
Okay, is that control?
Yes. And you miss. And you hit. For 7 damage. Couldn't hear you, unfortunately.
You couldn't hear that? I said, suck on this light of light, you beast.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Balkrana.
Decisions. Because if I shoot my crossbow, I have to do it at disadvantage, don't I?
Not if you shoot the other guy.
I might shoot the other guy. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna shoot at Talos. Oh, it would put me at disadvantage anyway.
All right. That doesn't matter who you shot at, you miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
That'll be it. I'll just stay put.
All right, Blythe.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 swings at the blackguard and then 1 at the other guy.
Okay. All right.
So that one put me at disadvantage automatically for the hit on the other guy.
Yeah, well, it's the first roll. If it's the one on the left comes first, the one on the right comes second. So if it's an accidental disadvantage, then we take the first one.
All right.
So you hit with the second attack on the blackguard
10
for
plus
11
1.
damage. And then you hit the most the wolf directly to your right with the second one.
10.
All right. Anything else?
That will end my turn.
Crail.
I'll go ahead and finish off this blackguard. Ernest Blackguard.
That'll hit. All right, 28 damage. And he dies.
And I would like to use my reaction, Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet, unamplified, to have him hit the other guy.
And I'm done.
Scratch that. I can't. I have no more Maledicts.
Okay. Okay, anybody who was frightened is no longer frightened. Tormon.
With me, I'm having a technical issue.
What?
No, man, I think I've sorted it. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm not at disadvantage or anything anymore.
Correct.
Okay. I'm then just going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the other one.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay, so when someone is prone, if you are within 5 feet, it's advantage. If they are more than 5 feet, it is disadvantage to attack.
Okay, well, as I already said what I was going to do, I'll just stick with it.
You can change your mind if you want, because I don't think that we've talked about that lately.
Nah, I'll stick with it, don't worry.
Okay.
So it's control you said before, isn't it?
Correct. First one will hit.
I would have laughed if his body just ragdolled across the floor.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, wolves are actively chewing on him, so he doesn't go anywhere this time.
And that's it for me.
All right. Inspirational dude will stay lying down and will cast Thunder Wave. You can't really see it, but it's this square here. So it's Blythe, Peabody, Valkrana, and wow.
Well, at least I
Yeah.
take half damage.
Suck it.
Peabody, catch me.
I put my arms out.
Oh, what the fuck?
I take half. Well, frankly, I failed it, so even if you wanted to say I took all of it, that's fine, because of Peabody's thingy, but...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you'll take half. Okay. Yeah, and you are knocked prone. Or no, you're knocked back.
Peabody, catch me.
All right. And back to Sprout.
Okay. Sprout's gonna do something she's never done before, which is not help with the battle. And she remembers that there's a bard, but like she doesn't see it. She doesn't see anyone else. So she's gonna go like look in this hole and try to find the bard.
So that isn't a hole. That is there's like walls around that one because that was a hole above you that goes to the deck below you. So that's like a shaft that's closed off here.
Shaft. She's like, yeah, I mean, they're probably fine. She says to this like skeleton guy beside her, and she continues on. I'm not sure if that's her full movement. I think that's her full movement.
You got to go around that shaft.
Okay, is that my full movement?
Yeah. And now you see there's another cabin to the aft of you.
But I can't get to the door yet.
Correct.
Okay. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Now the wolves are probably going to finish off this motherfucker. I'm actually not going to go through all these rolls because there's no way that they don't get him. So we're just going to accept the fact that this combat is over.
Accepted.
Okay, I've accepted
Woo!
it. Shit!
I accept
That
the
ends
outcome.
combat.
That's what
Nice.
means speed run a battle.
Blythe would like to search the two bodies, see if they've got anything interesting.
I call my walks back over to me so that
I
they
took
can
it
be
all.
like this stacked up again.
I'll give it to you. I'm just fucking around. Don't worry.
Mostly I was looking for any, like, do they have any kind of, like, you know, additional papers or anything of interest? Or money, because I'm almost over encumbered because of these fucking shark teeth.
I got an alchemy jug. Do you want that? I got a plate.
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving the alchemy jug to you. 1 moment. There's a plate. It's 65 pounds. So if anybody wants it.
Is it a plate or plate mail? Or plate armor?
It is plate armor.
But all it says is plate.
What's the AC bonus on that?
Here, let me just give it to you and you figure it out.
Well, it might be better than what you had.
Oh, well. I had chainmail.
Yeah, and your chainmail was 50 pounds.
I know, and the other one was 65 pounds. So I couldn't carry it even if I wanted it.
Yeah, Blythe is gonna go ahead and put that on.
Okay, you do not have proficiency with heavy armor, just so you know.
So what's that gonna do?
Let me check.
disadvantage on basically everything. I think half movement speed, maybe.
Yeah, you're gonna need to take a feat or something.
Basically, you're not gonna want to put it on.
So I have an unused feat because the only available feat was grappler or firearms expert.
Oh, would it not let you pick from the full list?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me pick from the full list.
Yeah, so that was a while ago. The sharing was turned off for some reason. Anthony turned it back on, and the full list should be there now.
Okay, can I double check that and see if I have an option for like heavy armor proficiency?
I think everyone's going to have the opportunity to make a lot of changes shortly because most people are about to level up.
Heck yeah.
All right, so we will pause there. Let me do this XP calc real quick to see who gets up. You might see that you're already really close. Some of you are already over, but that doesn't include everything for today.
Anthony, if you would please update me to the new heavily armored feat that I have so that I have proficiencies with heavy armor now. And even as encumbered as I am, my movement is still 30 feet.
With his battle axe. And that is an 18.
That hits.
Okay, it's 2d8 plus 5. That is 14 slashing.
Yikes.
And then Smidge was picking up a rock. He's going to throw it at Daryl. And I'm going to burn a DM advantage on this one. And
Hey,
there's
I
two
think
fucking ones.
everybody
Seriously.
will now be able to level
Come
up
on.
to level 8.
So let's have fun.
Go ahead.
All right, so another rock smashes
I've
on
just
the wall.
seen how
The
much
Morning
mine's
Star, this
over
guy
by.
gets 3 attacks. The Morning Star is going to take a swing at Blard, going to burn another advantage, and does a dirty 20 hit.
Yeah.
All right, so 2d8 plus 6 plus d6 piercing. It's this huge tree trunk. 15 and 6, 21, and 3 is 24 as Smidge brings this spiked maul down.
Blarg's down.
Blarg's down. 24. Dead goblin paste, says Smidge. Hebney, you're up.
At any point during that, he moved more than 1 foot. He just
So
stand there and just.
I can use
He's
my
just
mage
doing melee.
hand